Hey YouTube, I just thought I would do this. I've never done one of these ever in the almost 7 years I've been doing YouTube. Someone tagged me finally. This is 50 questions about me, so let's see. You want to get to know me a little better? Here we go. Do you sleep with your closet door open or closed? Closed always. I have this OCD thing where things can't be open completely. They have to be open all the way or closed all the way. They can't be in between. You can't leave it a crack. That drives me crazy. Do you take the shampoo and conditioner bottle from hotels? Yes, I take the little samples all the time when I'm in a hotel. Hey, it's free. I'm paying for it. I'm gonna take it. um, do you sleep with sheets tucked in or out? Always out. I hate having my feet trapped in sheets. I don't even like sheets. I'm kind of strange, and I only sleep with a comforter or a blanket. Like bed sheets drive me bonkers. I don't know what it is because I sleep and toss and turn so much. I actually get them completely scroogey up and out of place and everywhere, so I usually don't put them on. It drives me crazy. I can if I have to, but I don't like it. um, have you ever stolen a street sign? No. I haven't stolen any street signs as of yet, and I don't plan to. Do you like to use post-it notes? I do when I'm in school. I go post-it note crazy when I'm in school or doing a course or working, but around the house I tend to not to. Once in a blue moon, like I have papers everywhere that have notes on them. I kind of write, I guess posted, but they're not actually the sticky ones. Uh, do I cut out coupons? Sometimes, but do I use them? Not often. I tend to grab them or take them or get them and then never use them. They sit in my purse or sit on my desk like that. Uh, would you rather be attacked by a bear or a swarm of bees? Because both can kill you, so I would take on the bear. I think I would have more. I don't like bees, and I'm probably allergic to them because I'm allergic to everything else in this world. So I've never been stung, so I don't want to find out if I go anaphylactic with a swarm of bees. I'll take my chances with the bear. Uh, do I have freckles? No freckles, but I have beauty marks or moles on my body everywhere because my mom does, and I've obviously inherited that. Do you always smile for pictures? No, I don't tend to smile all the time. I tend to have, I don't take good pictures, so I just kind of, yeah. My biggest pet peeve, I don't know, there's a lot of things that drive me crazy, but I guess people with no common sense drives me crazy. It's like, you ask a stupid question and it's common sense, like, really. Uh, do you ever count your steps as you're walking when you walk? I don't count my steps, but I try not to step over the cracks. I don't know. I have this thing with, like, yeah, I don't like stepping on cracks or bugs, or I walk around them or step around them. Yeah, especially worms. Like if it rains, I freak out. I hate worms. So I literally, as a kid, I would do like crazy zigzags around each of the worms so I don't step on them in the driveway. Have you ever peed in the woods? Yes, I have. Camping. I was a Girl Guide or Scout. I peed in the woods. Have you ever pooped in the woods? Yes, I can say I have to. Didn't like it, but I have. Um, do you ever dance if there's no music? Yes, I dance all the time. I do the little shake and shimmy when I'm just happy or excited. So, yeah, I dance without music. Do you chew on? No, I hate chewing on pens and pencils. I hate using them. I don't chew on them. No, that's something I don't do. How many people have you slept with this week? 0? Well, technically my mother, because we shared a bed the last 3 days because I slept at her house. So I guess 1 technically this week. But it's only my mother, so don't get any ideas. Where am I? Shoot. What size is your bed? I have a queen bed. What's your song of the week? I don't have a song. I don't listen to music very often. I'm kind of strange that way. I go in phases with music. I have a lot of older stuff on my iPod and my phone, but I don't really have a song of the week. Sorry. Um, is it okay for a guy to wear pink? I guess so. I mean, it looks a little strange on certain people, but whatever. You can wear whatever. Freedom of choice. Um, do you still watch cartoons? Of course. Hello, especially the classic retro cartoons. Like if I can find Gummy Bears or He-Man and She-Ra and all those 80s guys, they rock. Of course. What's your least favorite movie? I don't know. I don't have a least favorite movie. I guess I don't like stupid comedy. Like everyone loves like the dumb comedy when they're acting. I guess I don't find it funny, so I guess any movie that is kind of like stupid funny. I can't think of an example of one, but I hate that. Um, where would you bury hidden treasure if I had some? If I had treasure, I don't know where I'd hide it. I guess because I always place when I purposely place things to think I'm gonna remember it, I forget it. So I literally would leave it around the house because then I would probably put it in a box somewhere in my house because I really wouldn't forget where I buried it. Seriously. Do you drink? What do you drink with dinner? Dinner I tend to have water or diet soda. I know it's bad for you, but I still love diet soda. What do you dip your chicken nuggets in? If I eat chicken nuggets, it's gonna be sweet and sour or barbecue sauce. Um, what's your favorite food? I have no idea what my favorite food technically is. I kind of like all food. That's the problem. That's why I'm the size I am. But I absolutely love pickles. I guess that would be one of my favorite foods is giant big pickles. I literally spend $1 on a giant pickle at farmer's market, and I get like 5 in a bag. So I buy like 10 pickles for $10. I just love pickles. um, what movie could you watch over and over and still love it? I watch all movies over and over and I still love it. Like it doesn't make a difference, but I guess Mary Poppins I've seen about a bazillion thousand times as a kid and I love Mary Poppins. So I think that's probably one of my favorites. Um last person I kissed you. I kissed my nephew and I kissed my mom, so that was probably my last person I kissed. Were you ever a Boy Scout? I was a Girl Scout and I was in scouting with boys and girls, so that would be a yes. Have I ever stripped naked, nude, or posed nude in a magazine? Would you ever? Sorry, strip or pose nude for a magazine? Hell no. I can't even look at myself in the mirror getting dressed. There's no way in hell I'm taking my clothes off for anybody else. When was the last time you wrote a letter to someone on paper? I actually write cards weekly to a friend right now. She's in a treatment program, so I'm writing cards for her every week. So I tend to send a lot of cards out every week to certain people. I do that often. Can you change oil in a car? Nope. I don't know anything about cars. Ever got a speeding ticket? Nope, never got a speeding ticket because I don't drive. I can't drive. Ever ran out of gas? No, because I don't even know how to pump gas. I've never actually pumped gas my entire life. I'm almost 30, and it's sad to say I don't even know how to pump gas. I'm like completely clueless when it comes to cars or driving. Favorite kind of sandwich? I guess I'd love corned beef, Reuben, sauerkraut, and corned beef, and yeah, that's probably smoked meat. That's probably one of my favorite sandwiches. Best thing to eat for breakfast. I love omelets. I think omelets are great. They're one of my favorites. What is your usual bedtime? My usual bedtime lately has been like 10 o'clock. Depends when I take my meds and go to sleep. But it can be very late or it can be really early, so I really don't really have a usual bedtime. Are you lazy? I can be. I go through spurts where I get extremely lazy and then I go get really active. So I guess it depends where the bipolar is and where my head's at. So it tends to change around. When you were a kid, what did you dress up as for Halloween? Oh dear Lord, I had every As a young child, I had the most creative imagination. I was a robot with like tinfoil. I was an Indian. Sad to say the stereotype, but I was an Indian with like the feather headdress, and yeah, I was an Indian one year. The witch, of course, the baby. I've done a baby was one of my go-to thing. One of my two favorite. I think I was Rainbow Bright at one point. Um, Skeleton. I actually was very embarrassing, and I dressed up as a cow in grade like 6 or 7, and that was the worst mistake because I got ridiculed because I was fat, and then I put a cow on. Well, they called me fat and teased me for my weight, but then I put a cow costume with udders in the front of me, and that made the teasing about a bazillion times worse. I loved the costume, but I got totally ridiculed for that one. What is your Chinese astrology sign? I believe I am, sad to say, I'm a pig. Yeah, because I hated it, because of the fact that my weight and being teased, and of course, I'm a pig. So, that used to drive me crazy. How many languages can I speak? I can speak one. English. Unfortunately, I took French, but I basically failed every year, so I really did not pick up any French besides a few words. Do you have any magazine subscriptions? No, not at the end of this time, but years ago I subscribed to all the teen magazines for a long while. Which is better, Lego or Lincoln Logs? We didn't really have Lincoln Logs here in Canada. It wasn't like a big toy. It was like the US thing, so I have to say Lego. I still play with Lego with my nephews and niece, so Lego. Are you stubborn? Very. I can be this stubborn as hell, and oh, my mother, she always tells me I'm stubborn. Who's better, Leno or Letterman? I don't watch either. I've never watched the night. I don't like comedy like type shows. I don't even watch sitcoms most of the time. I'm more into drama and anything medical and educational. I'm not really big on comedy. I don't find it very funny. I don't know. I'm just strange that way. Even the new thing that the apps you can get that have like they talk to you. It's like Talking Ralph or something. My mom made me download it, and I looked at her like she was crazy because I didn't think it was funny as she's sitting there cracking up hysterically at it. So I don't know. I just not sense of humor kind of. But people think I'm hilarious. People tell me I'm funny all the time, and when I'm being serious, they're laughing at me. Like it's really strange. Like people think I'm totally the funniest thing ever, which I don't even try to be, but it's funny because when I'm trying not to be funny, I am funny, and when I'm not being funny, when I'm trying not to be funny, it doesn't work. Yeah, I'm weird. Ever watch a soap opera? Of course. Hello. I used to love Days of Our Lives. As a babysitter, as like a toddler, every day she would make me sit in front of the TV with our Portuguese bread and butter sandwich and watch Days of Our Lives. So I watched Days of Our Lives off and on my entire life. I still can pick it up. I haven't watched it in a number of years, but I can still pick it up where it left off. So it's kind of crazy. Uh, are you afraid of heights? A little, not a ton. Once I'm up, I'm fine. But the anxiety about going up somewhere high is makes me. But once I'm there, it's not a big deal. Do you sing in the car? Of course. Hello. Who doesn't sing in the car? I can't sing, but I love singing. So yeah. Do you sing in the shower? No, I don't sing in the shower. I'm very quiet in the shower. I don't say a word. I just relax. I don't know. Do you dance in the car? I have, not regularly, but I can dance in the car. And last question, have you ever used a gun? No, I've never used a gun. So, well, does laser tag gun work? Laser tag actually consider a gun, but never a firearm. And I would never plan to use one, so other than maybe a paintball gun, but that or a toy gun I've shot, but that's about it. Or a water gun. That's about it. So that's 50 things about me. So hopefully you found anything interesting. Bye.